同学们好. Great. Thank you. Good to see you all. We are getting close to the end of the second section. Last week we did right heel kick and twin fists, and we'll be reviewing that today. And then this week we'll do a left heel kick after twin fists, going into the big movement for today, which is the turn body right heel kick, which is the biggest turn that we do in the form. It's essentially a 360-degree turn. And so that's really going to challenge Rogelio on his lawn there. That's going to be interesting to see. Okay, good. So let us begin with our standing practice, and we'll just do a few minutes in parallel stance, feet parallel. Shift your weight forwards and back a little bit. Make sure that you've established your weight evenly between the balls and the heels. Crotch rounded so that the weight is flat on the soles, so that you're not tilted in or bow-legged. And you can have your arms down here if you want. You can hold them down here if that's what you need to do, or you can hold them up at your chest. So let's do a couple of minutes. Since it's February, and it's still February, we're thinking about the essential about pushing up the head, which is in Chinese, light, energetic pushing up. So feel the crown of your head going up, pushing up. Don't force it, just feel it floating up. Same time, feel the rest of your body hanging down from the neck on down. Shoulders sinking, elbows dropping. So soften your arms and your shoulders. Just have everything expand like a ring of your arms. Absorb the chest and slightly round the back. Feel the elbows going out. And relax the waist. So open and extend your lower back. So straighten out your lower back. You want to stack the center of your head over the center of your pelvis, over the center between your feet. And actually, let's just attend to breathing. And we'll test this head position thing a little bit. So just feel your breath moving in and out. So now I'd like you to tip your head back, tip your chin back, and see what happens to your breathing. And probably your breathing will tighten up. So bring the head back to the central position, front of the face is vertical. Check the breathing. And now drop your head onto your chin. Just let it hang down and see what that does to your breathing. Again, your breathing will tighten up, I think. And so this position of the head, empty, light pushing up, energetic, is a way to help our breathing. And the same is true for all the other posture checks that we do as well. So let's just do our standing practice pose in one-legged stance. So turn one foot to the corner, the other foot empty stance, straight in front of you, chest to the corner, but you're looking in the direction of your front foot. Straighten the back leg. So the back leg is straight but not locked. Use your front leg for balance. Don't put any weight on it. You can always lift it up if you want, but here we're just looking at posture. So again, feel and attend to your head pushing up, everything else sinking down. Shoulders down, elbows down, chest absorbed, waist relaxed. This feeling of the head is light and everything else sinking down actually helps us when we do turns. Because usually when we do a turn, we tighten up our chest, and so our breath gets tight. everything goes to the top of the body and it's much harder to maintain our balance. So we want to have the sense of sinking in the balance as the head is light. Change to the other side, sink, change footwork to the other side, empty stance, just touch with the ball of the foot, so chest to the corner, looking straight ahead. And straighten the back leg, straight but not locked, just touch with the front foot for balance, don't put any weight on it. Feel your chest expanding. Feel your head rising. Check your breathing. Because we're on, and actually it gets even harder. You'll notice perhaps when you pick your foot up, your breathing will tighten even more because you're trying so hard to keep your balance. And what we're trying to do over time is to get into a comfortable one-legged posture so that our breathing doesn't tighten up. And when our breathing is easier, it's easier to maintain our balance. And it's a virtuous circle or a vicious circle. If you're worried about your balance, you tense up, your balance gets worse. So we'll relax out of that. Let's just do a couple of little warm-ups, just since we're starting the class. Circle to the other side. You're always welcome to do your own warm-ups. I do warm-ups, as you know, beforehand. You're always welcome to join me and Lorraine. Okay, and the waist. So don't turn your hips, just turn your chest and feel your lower spine, your lumbar spine. The arms are just swinging. Arms are being swung by the shoulders. Okay. Now let's open those shoulders. So whatever works for you here. If you straighten the arms, you get a bit more of a stretch across the front of the chest. And let's do the shoulders in the other direction. Okay. Good. And relax. So we're going to be doing that big turn today. Before we start, are there any questions? Okay. We're going to practice second section. Because we're so deep into the second section, I'm not going to start at the beginning. We're going to start at single whip going into cloud hands, just so that we have a little bit more time. So we'll do those movements. If any questions come up, let's talk about them. I will be practicing in the same direction as you. So that is the front, 12 o'clock south, however you want to describe it. And we'll start in single whip in the middle of the second section. I'll just call the movements, no cues. Cloud hands. Three. High pat on horse. Separation kick, transition. Right separation kick. Left separation kick, transition. Left separation kick. Turn body. Left heel kick. Left brush knee. Right brush knee. Step forward, punch down. Turn body, chop with fist. Step forward, parry, block and punch. Right heel kick. Left strike tiger. Right strike tiger. Turn body. Right heel kick. Twin fists. Punch opponent's ears. And stop. Okay. We have time to do that again. But before I go on, anything come up? Any movements people would like to do again? Nope. Let's practice that again. I'll call a few reminders as things occur to me. I'm going to face in the other direction now. So let's see. Yep, we're going to start here. In single whip, going into cloud hands. Oh, I have to go this way, over here. Cloud hands. 1. Keep the head up as you practice. 2. And let's do one more. 3. High pat on horse. Sit the right hand first before you bring it in. Root with the left foot. Striking out. Right separation kick transition. Remember, palm over elbow, pull elbow over palm. Close, look in the closing direction, stand up, look, kick. Change the arms. On the right, sink, step, palm over elbow, pull elbow over palm. Kick. Turn body. Left heel kick. Start with the body turning and everything else goes afterwards. Left heel kick. Left brush knee. Remember, as the foot touches, arms to the side. Right brush knee. Arms close to the back, touch with the right heel. Brush and push. Step forward, punching down. Both arms go down. Turn the body, step out, big wide brush with the left. Punch down, head up, even though your torso is tilted. Make sure your head is still being pulled up. Turn body, chop with fist. Turn into your curving right arm. Shift weight onto the left, step out. Block on 30%, punch. Parry, block and punch. Right heel kick. Circle the right arm down and up again. Right heel kick. Left strike tiger. Sink both feet to the corner, stepping. Now step out and look. Circle, keep the hands open and make fists right at the end. Right strike tiger. Shift weight back. As you pivot, arms don't change. Sink, look and step out with the right foot. Both arms circle, keep the hands open until the last minute. Right heel kick, open the left foot with weight shifting, block out with the left arm as the right arm rotates, circle the right arm down, stand up, right heel kick. Twin fist with body turning, turn 45 degrees with the foot, sink down, circle the arms from down to up, from out to in, strike to temple height, and stop there. Okay, so there we are. Any questions? And Rain's in there practicing. Good on you. So, say again, Rogelio. So, if we go in the direction that we were practicing, we did a left, so let's just do that. So we did a right heel, a right separation kick, left separation kick. So we're here and we're going to turn. So I'm here, I've done my left heel kick, right? Okay, so as I sink and step, my right arm is going to come to the front. My left arm is going to start lifting. As I keep sinking, one goes down, one goes out, heel touch. And from there, it's the usual brush knee. So let's just review that without the footwork. We're starting with the arms here. The right arm is going to go sort of by the side of, actually, let me do it facing this direction. So I've done the kick here. This right arm is going to come forwards and the palm is going to face me. Then it's going to circle out and sit. The left hand is going to start coming up because of brush knee. We always go up a little bit and then down. So we've done, so from the left heel kick, the right arm comes forward as the left arm starts lifting. So now look, your right palm is up. Your right palm is facing, yes, like that. Very good. Now sink and step, arms brush. So pause. Yeah, so you want to be here at the back, brush as the foot flattens, push as the knee bends. Let's do that again. So we've done the left heel. Say again? Yeah. So let's do just the right hand. And in fact, I don't know if you can you see it? You can't see anything, so I'm going to have to face you. So the first thing that's going to happen is the right hand is going to go up and sit like this and face backwards. Then it's just going to swing down and sit here. So let's just compare it to white crane, because that's a good place to anchor it. So for example, when we've done white crane, the right hand is up. The first thing we do with white crane is you turn the palm backwards. Then you swing the arm out. This, so right, so white crane, palm turns up, swing. With this one, the right arm's got to come all the way to the front, then it's palm up. So it goes a much further path. Now it's palm up, swing down. So you start with the right palm behind you, comes to the front. Now you're almost at the beginning of, from the white crane transition. Swing down, sit, and keeps coming in front of the shoulder and striking out. Almost exactly the same place where it was. Exactly right. Yeah. Yeah. Correct. Yes. So that's what makes this one tricky, because you've got this really slow, even sink all the way to here. Yeah. Good. That's an excellent question. Let's just see. Okay, so let me just watching, I just want to add one or two more things. So with this arm circle, the right arm, we're going to, so you see I'm going to, so, you know, I've done my left heel kick, so I'm facing to the front here. You can see my arm is starting way back. It comes to the front like this. Then it's going to circle down and sit, as Rogelio said, pretty much where it started. Now from here, what I want you to do is bend the right elbow and bring the palm in front of the shoulder. Yes, very nice. So the palm, and this is something that those of you who know the 24 form, which I don't, the 24 form and some other young styles tend to have the hand up here. The family actually brings the hand in front of the shoulder at an angle so that it's ready to strike. So let's just do that again. So I'm facing to the front. My right hand is behind me, circles in front of me, circles to the back and sit. Now just bend the elbow to bring the palm in front of the shoulder. Yeah, nice. And final tweak, if you can, just put a little bit of an angle in your wrist. We call this sitting the wrist. So the wrist, the palm and the forearm are not in a line. They're slightly seated. That's lovely, Laura. Yeah, just like that. Yep. And try not to have and this may be a camera angle thing. It looks sometimes as if the hand is up here. It's not, so it's not high like this, it's here. So it's not here. And so one way you can think about, well, why is my hand down here and not here? If you're doing shoulder sinking, elbows dropping, absorb the chest, that's where this hand tends to end up, when everything sinks. And this is the strongest position if you're going to do a strike. Yeah, nice, nice, nice. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to do a little bit of review of the movements after Strike Tiger. So after we did Strike Tiger, we were in right Strike Tiger. We're going to do a right heel kick, twin fists. I'll do a little bit of that because so I'm going to change up the order. Usually we spend, 20 minutes reviewing what we did last week and then 20 minutes on something new. But this kick that we're doing today takes a lot of energy. So I'm going to spread it out. We're going to do a bit of review, a bit of something new, go back to a bit of review, a bit more of something new, just so that we don't tire our legs out too much. Okay, so we did right strike tiger. And so let's review the heel kick from right strike tiger. So I'm going towards the screen, towards the front, right foot forward, right bow stance. Yeah, very good. And so let's just go through the whole thing and then we'll break it down. So open the left toe to the corner with body turning. You can see my chest turns, but my hands don't change. Then as I shift my weight onto the left leg, I'm going to block out with the left arm. You can see the left arm comes up. The right arm, which you can't see, I'll turn around in a second. The right arm is going to circle down. Then I'm going to close the right foot to the side as I cross my arms. So you can see I'm now in a bow stance. This back foot is to the side, front foot to the corner. I'm going to stand up, open my hands, and kick. So let's just do the footwork. So from here, we're in a bow stance with body turning, but keeping your weight 60% on the front leg. Open the back foot. So most of your weight is still on the right. Then you're going to shift your weight over onto the left. Close the right foot to the side. Now we're in a bow stance. Stand up and kick. Do that again. So we're in a right bow stance. Weight forward to the right. With body turning, open the left foot to the corner. So the left foot opens through 90 degrees. But keep your weight on the right. Keep your weight on the right. Now, Shifting weight to the left, the back foot closes to the side. Now keep shifting your weight to the left, stand up and kick. Now let's look at the arms. I'm going to turn around, so now I'm facing towards you. We're probably facing each other, but I want you to be able to see the other arm. So from here, we're in the bow stance. Come forward a little bit. Okay. So open the left foot with body turning. So you can see I've turned my body, but my arms haven't moved. Now I'm going to shift my weight to the left. Look at the right. This upper arm comes down and rotates. It comes down and rotates. I've done a block out with the left. The right arm is rounded here. Then I'm going to close the right foot, shift all my weight onto the left, stand up and kick. So let's just see if I want to try it in this direction. Yeah. So let's just look at the arms one more time. So from here, without shifting my weight much, open the left foot through 90 degrees. You can see my weight is still mostly on this side. Now, as I shift my weight forward, I'm going to block out with this left arm. The right arm is going to circle down and rotate. So I'm going to show you my palm just so that you can see what this rotation looks like. So it comes down, the palm is facing to the front, then my whole arm rotates and the right arm comes down and up. It's the same arm rotation as cloud hands or cross hands. You know this arm rotation very well. So we come down, rotate the whole arm and keep going. Nice, like that, Laurie. Yeah, very nice. Okay, let's do that together and then we'll talk about twin fists and then we'll practice the two of them together. So we've done right strike tiger. With body turning, open the left foot, arms don't change. Shifting weight over to the left, connect out with the left arm, right arm comes down and rotates. Now as you close the right foot, the right arm comes down and up, you stand up, open the hands and kick. Yes. That's good. Any questions about that? Yeah, absolutely. Lots of repetitions are good. Okay, we're in right bow stance. Yeah, here. So, open the left foot, 90 degrees. Shifting your weight over, left hand blocks up, right arm comes down and rotates. Keep shifting the weight as the left arm goes down through the bottom, the right foot closes. Arms crossed, stand up, open the hands, kick. Do it again. We're in right bow stance, right strike tiger, so right hand is up. With body turning, open the left foot. Weight doesn't change, arms don't change. Shifting weight, connect out with the left arm, up and out, rotate the right. Now as the right arm comes along the bottom, close the right foot. Arms close, open the hands at the top, kick. Try doing it from this side. We've done right strike tiger. So open the left foot 90 degrees. Shifting the weight to the left. Left arm connects out, right arm comes down and rotates. Circle the right arm down as the right foot closes. Stand up, open the hands, kick. Again. Right bow stance. Right strike tiger. Open the left foot. Don't move weight. Now moving weight. Connect out with the left arm, right arm circles down. As the right arm comes around the bottom and up, close the right foot, stand up, look in the kicking direction, open the hands, kick, bend knee. How's that? Getting there, getting there. as always, getting there. Yeah, so the thing that you might remember, unfortunately, Susan isn't here today, so she may still show up, but I can't actually get her to help me. But you will remember, I hope, that when we talked about this movement yesterday, last week, I was in right strike tiger. Somebody's punching towards me, sort of out of the screen, and I'm essentially connecting, I'm blocking up. So this left arm of yours has got to go up and out. So really feel that, you know, with body turning, you're deflecting this punch with this hand. So this is a hand that's actually doing something. At the same time, the right arm is just rotating and getting ready. So you've blocked out with this up arm. This other arm comes up and locks your opponent in here. So their arm is across here, and then I stand up and I can kick. So block out, lock the arm, kick. Okay. We'll come back and do this more as we need to. Let's do strike, punch opponent's ears. Good? Yes. All right. So we have done, let's see, from this direction. We've gone from right strike tiger. Okay. So we've done a right heel kick. We're going to turn the left foot on the heel through 45 degrees. Now we are going to face towards the corner. As we do that, both arms come in. Now, as you're standing here, both arms are parallel, pointing towards the corner, palms up. Sink. Drop the palms, heel touch, the palms are in front of your hips. I'll turn around in a second. Now, as you start shifting forward your weight, the arms rotate, foot flattens, knee bends, punch up. Do it in the other direction. Hopefully you can see a little bit better. So, we have done a right heel kick here. So I'm going to turn my body first and then turn on the heel. So turn body, turn on the heel, and you can see my arms are now parallel facing towards the corner. Palms up. Sink. Step. Whoops. I need to go back a little bit so you can see my feet. I'll start again. So we've done right heel kick. With body turning, pivot on the heel. Both arms to the corner. Sink, step, heel touch, palms are in front of the hips. Foot flattens, palms are sitting on the side here, out, rounded. Feel this like gorilla shape here. Now as your knee bends, you punch up to the temple. So the movement, and so let's just practice the arm movement together. So the arm movement starts here, goes down, elbows go out. So this is heel touch. Foot flattens as you rotate the wrists and they sit at the side. Knee bends as you strike up. So we start again. So here, sink down, heel touches here. Rotate the wrists, sit the palms. This is foot flattened. Now, knee bend, strike up. Let me do it from the side. So, you know, we're facing the corner and here. The corner is over there. Drop the arms. This is heel touch. Rotate and sit. This is foot flatten. Punching up, knee bend. Yeah. Yes, and sort of try and feel, and what you might do is just let your arms do the circle and just feel this rotate and punch. In to out to in. Down to out to in. Down, rotate to out, in. So down, out, up. Down, out, in. So it's yin and yang. It's up and down, in and out. And yes, like that, with the crown of the knuckles. Yes, you've got it. Very nice. Yep. Now, the thing that I want to remind you about is how we do the body. So when we do the movements, we always lead with the waist, and then the foot follows. So, for example, if we've done, yeah, let me do it here. So I want to turn this foot, my left foot, through 45 degrees, just from the corner to the straight direction. I've done the heel kick. What I'm going to do is I'm going to lead with my body, and I'm not going to turn my foot, and then I'm just going to turn my foot into my body. So that essentially looks something like this. Turn, arms parallel, close the foot. So that you essentially turn your body, your body's got a lot of momentum, then all you do is you turn your foot in and you remain stable. The couple of things I want to remind everyone about. This is a standard method, which is if you're trying to adjust your position without changing your footwork. So you're on one leg and you want to stay on that leg, you turn on the heel. So this is a rotation on the heel. We've seen this method before because after the separation kicks, you remember we did a right and left separation kick. So here we had done left separation kick, and now we're turning. Here we're turning on the right leg. Earlier it was on the right leg, now it's on the left leg. We're just practicing both sides. It's the same turn. The turn earlier in the form was a bit bigger, right? Here it's smaller. So if you think about the turn we did after the separation kicks, I'm essentially turning my foot through 180 degrees. So I've did my separation kick here. I'm coming to here, and I'm turning my foot through 180 degrees. For twin fists, it's only 45 degrees. It's a much smaller turn, but it's the same principle. It's the same method. Okay, let's practice twin fists a couple of times. And we will start from the right heel kick. So we've done a right heel kick. Now we're going to go into twin fists. So with body turning, turn your left foot through 45 degrees. Left foot is straight, arms are to the corner. Sink, step, heel touch, palms up in front of the hips. Foot flattens, wrists rotate, sitting by the side of your body. Knee bends, striking up. Do that again. So we're on our left leg. We did a right heel kick. So turn the body first, then pivot the left foot in. Arms up parallel, palms up to the corner. Sink, heel touch. Foot flattens, arms rotate and sit. Knee bend, strike. Again, we've done a right heel kick. Turn the body first, then close the foot. Sink, heel touch, rotate, and strike. Just keep going and I'll watch. And just a couple of things to bear in mind. One is, so we start after the kick, our arms are out. And as we turn, the arms are going to come parallel in front. So we're going to start like this. Arms are going to come here. They're going to circle down. And then I'm not going to make a fist. You're just going to see the shape of my hands. It's just going to rotate like this. So I'm going to rotate from palms up to palms down and forward. Yeah, it's just this thing. And remember, you know what I was saying about palms sitting? So again, here, the palms are sitting. We've got a fist, but they're not like this. They're slightly sitting. I think we're all good on that. And then it comes from out and in. Yes, very nice. And everybody's got the striking with the knuckle. That's looking really good. Perfect. Okay. Let's. Yes. Comes to here, and as I rotate, I make the fist. So when they're sitting, they're in fist, and then they're up. generally in Yang style, we try and prepare things early on, so we make fists relatively early on very often. And this is one case where we do that. Yes. Yes, the first one, like that. Yes. Yeah, so they're actually sort of sitting here. And arms are open, chest sinking, that they're and of course, because we're doing everything in one movement, right, there's the circle that goes from the inside to the outside and then the outside to the inside. So that's why I was suggesting, you know, when you practice, just try and do it as one circle. You don't even have to worry about the fists. Just see if you can do this circle and feel the circle, and then you can start speeding it up. Down, rotate, and up. Yes. And the last thing is make sure that your arms, when you get to the top, are not straight. They've got a bit of a bend in them. So they're not here. They're like this when you're punching. Yeah, that's nice, Lorraine. That's really nice. Out to in. Yeah. Out to in. Circle. Yeah. Yeah. So let's just try that rotation one more time. So our palms are here in front of the hips. They're going to rotate and sit. Just sit like that. Yeah. So from here, rotate and sit. Right. That's nice, Rogelio. Rotate. Yeah. Try. Yeah. So don't, one of the things that we don't have to do is we don't have to over rotate them too much. So they just come to here and rotate. Come to here and rotate. There is a temptation sometimes to come like this. I'm exaggerating. Don't do that. It's just down and up. So don't over rotate them backwards, because then you have to come back too far. Yeah. Good. Let's try this kick. I think we'll probably spend more time on it next week as well. This kick is the biggest turn in the form, as you all know. It's from right. Yeah, so we've done twin fists. We do yeah. So actually, to get into the turn that I want to do, we have to do one more thing. So another transition movement. So we've done. So let's go in this direction. So we have done twin fists, right? We're to here. We are going to stand up on the right foot and do another kick. So we're going to circle the arms down, shift forward weight, stand up on the right foot, and heel kick. So it is a transition from a right bow stance to standing on the right leg. That's all it is. So I'm just going from this stance to this stance. It's also a kick. So we start with our arms here. We're going to see the same arm circle we talked about earlier. Arms come down. I'm going to open my palm just so you can see the rotation. Arms come down. They're going to rotate in the plane. Cross in front. Cross at the top. Open when you kick. So notice that, so we were here. The arms are going to circle down. The rotation happens in the plane of the arms. Keep them close by as you circle. Right behind left, so that when you lift, right is in front of left, because it's going to be a right heel kick. Let's do that. So we are in, so I'm going in the same direction as you. We did twin fists. We're in right bow stance to the corner. Shift forward, weight, arms start circling down. Rotate, lift up, and kick. Again, we keep the fists, in this case, until almost at the end. So twin fists, we're in the bow stance. Shift forward weight, arms start moving. Arms circle, cross at the bottom, stand up, look in the kicking direction, kick. Okay? And again, if I'm going in this direction, I've done this. Shift forward weight, rotate the arms, stand up on the right foot, kick. So this is a left heel kick. Again, so we start in the right bow stance to the corner, circle down, rotate the arms, stand up, kick. Yes. And try and have your arms relatively open. Yeah, just fine. That's perfect. That's nice, Laura. Yep. Any questions about? No, well, it does actually, because when you do the twin fists, you're imagining your opponent is in the corner direction. When you stand up and kick, you're imagining your opponent's towards the side. So your looking direction changes from the corner to the side. No, I'm sorry, I misheard. Yeah, pretty much. Actually, yeah, trunk is still in the corner direction. And the feet don't change much either. Okay, so we've done the left heel kick. So now we're going to do turn body right heel kick. So let's just review that. I'll just go through it and then we can talk about it. So we've done the left heel kick here. Sink, rotate the arms, right, left leg goes behind you, turn, stand up, right heel kick. So that's the movement. There are a couple of things that I want to talk about, and let's just do the footwork first, okay? So we've done the left heel kick. And actually, I'll start with not trying to go all the way around. And then later on, if we can make it all the way around, we can make it all the way around. But let's just talk about how we do it. So I've done a left heel kick. I'm going to sink, put my left leg behind me. I'm going to turn my body. So I want you to just get this feeling of your right foot doesn't do anything yet. You're just moving your whole body and your left leg is just turning around. So turn your left leg around as far as it'll go. Just land on the left leg, step on the right, and then land on the left. Again, now you're on your left foot. You're going to stand up, right heel kick. So let's do that again. So we're in left, we did the left heel kick, so we're standing on the right foot. Sink the weight down. Left leg behind you. Turn it around as far as it'll go. Transition step with the left foot, with the right foot now. This is where you want to end up. You're standing on your left foot, stand up and kick. So what is happening is that you're changing from one foot to the other. So the turn that we did earlier today and the turn earlier in the second section, we're on one leg. So for example, when we did the turn body left heel kick, right? So we're on the left foot, we stay on the left foot. When we do punching opponent's ears, we're on the left, stay on the left. But now we're going to change from one foot to the other. So we are on we're standing on the right foot. This is the kicking, the support leg for the kick, right? So we're going to swing around, walk it around until you're on your left leg. Then you're going to kick with your right. So you start on the right foot, put the left leg behind you, big swing, walk around and finish on the left foot to the corner, front corner, and then kick. So you're going from the right foot to the left foot. Again, so sink, left leg behind you, big circle with the left. Walk around and end on your left foot to the corner. Stand up, kick. The rule of thumb is when you turn on a leg and the leg is the same leg, you turn on the heel. When you turn, as we do in this case, you start on the right and you're going to end on the left, then it's a turn on the ball of the foot. You're going to turn on the ball of the foot. So this turn is a turn on the ball of the right foot. Another way to remember it is Tai Chi is a lot like just ordinary walking movements. So if I'm on my right foot here and I want to just walk forward there, I'm going to shift my weight forward. My weight's going to come onto the ball of my right foot and I'm going to touch with the heel. And I'm on this foot. It's the same here. I'm going to shift forward, weight is on the ball, touch with the heel. And it's just like ordinary walking movement. Same rule. Okay. Let's add a little bit more movement to it. We're going to start in the left heel kick. So sink. Arms are still out. Now, what I want you to try and do is we're going to go 1 and 2 and go, and then just swing all the way around, or as far as you can go. And Laura has just discovered what Didi Hilke calls this movement, which is the wee kick. So this is the wee kick, the wee turn. And for those of you who know Scottish, it's a wonderful irony that wee in Scottish means tiny. And it's gigantic. Anyway, so what we're doing is we're starting here. Okay, so let's try this. 1 and back. 2 and back. Now on 3, go as far as you can and step. And try that again. So we're standing on the right leg, left leg behind you. So turn 1 and back. 2 and back. Now on 3 we're going to go. Just go. Yes. Oh yeah, you did that was 720, Laura. That was So for those of you, and I may be the only person in this group who's interested in physics, there is a trick about or something that helps with this movement, which is what ballet dancers do. So you know that when ballet dancers want to speed up, they do a spin, they have their arms out, or ice skaters, right? They bring their arms in and then they speed up. Essentially what happens is you have angular momentum. When you bring your arms in to maintain angular momentum, everything speeds up. So that's what we're doing here. So let me show you. We're going to start with this leg is out to the side. So this is like the ballerina's arms. But as we come around, we bring it in closer to us. That will help us speed up through that last piece. Because we start with the movement with the leg out, we drop the leg towards the standing leg, and that extra momentum will take us around. No. Okay. So let's talk about the arms, and this is an expression in Afrikaans. This may not be an expression in English, which is his eyes are bigger than his stomach. It's when a kid wants lots of food, but they can't eat all the food that they demand. So, as far as what I thought we could get through today, my eyes were bigger than my stomach. There's a lot in this movement, so we'll do more next week. But let's talk about the arms. So I will go in this direction. So I did a left heel kick. My arms are out. When I sink, I'm going to turn my left hand palm up and my right hand palm down. You can see my left leg is out, my left arm is out. So that's the first thing. So when I sink, I rotate my arms. Left arm palm up, right arm palm down. Now I'm going to turn. When I get to here, actually this is a bad direction. Let me start in this direction because I want to show you what the two arms do to answer Rogelio's question. So we started here. Sink, rotate the arms. Turn. So what's going to happen is that this right arm is going to circle down and up. So from here, once I've done the turn and I'm on my left leg, then the arms are going to do things. So the right arm is going to come down. The right arm is going to, because you remember when we started, the arms were like this. The right arm is, the left arm is just going to close in front of the body. The right arm is going to swing down. So that's what the arm's going to do. We start with the arms like this. Left goes palm up, right goes palm down. I do the turn. Once I finish and I'm established on my left leg, the left arm is just going to come around into this circle and the right is going to close outside it. Like that. Lovely. Yeah, Lorraine, that's great. Yeah, Laura, that's just right. Does that answer the question, Rogelio?
Yeah, I was curious because in this case, the arms do not move relative to the body when you're turning.
No.
In the previous turn, you had to close your right hand.
That's right. Good catch. Yes, yes. And in fact, and this is a very subtle difference. When we did that turn from after the separation kicks, we did, so we were here. My arms are turning, and in fact, you're encouraged to keep your left leg up as long as possible before closing it. So actually the left leg stays up a little longer in that turn when we're just turning on the heel and staying there than it does here, because I think the turn is bigger and you need that extra momentum to help you. Okay, we're almost out of time, so let's just practice this a few times together. I'm sorry we didn't have enough time. We'll practice more next week. So I'll do it in a couple of directions. So we've done the left heel kick, so I'm facing the same direction as you. So sink, bend the right knee, rotate the left and the right arm. So left palm up, right is down, leg is out. Now big swing, go around. Now when you're here, the left arm closes in as the right arm circles up, kick. Again, left heel kick, sink, rotate, leg out, go. Turn, stand up, kick. I'll do it the other direction. We've done the left heel kick. We're going to do right heel kick. Sink, rotate the arms, leg out, turn. Land on the left foot, stand up, kick. And we are out of time. Yes, Laura. You're exactly right. Your facing direction turns through 360, but your feet don't. So I'm starting, let's say, yeah. I've done a left heel kick. My opponent is to the side. But you can see, yeah, this foot is going to this direction. When I finished, I'm going to be on my right foot is to that corner. When I finish, it's going to be my left foot, going to be to the other corner, but I'm going to kick in the straight direction. So the change from one foot to the other has been 270 degrees. From this foot to this foot 270 degrees. Let's finish. 同学们，再见。